Best Irish music on irishradio.org with Jerry Byrne.
Irish Radio, I'm Jerry Byrne. Now, since lockdown and all the rest of it, I'm speaking to many of the great and the good and the talents of music in Ireland. Boy, is there a huge amount. I've got a gentleman who's based just outside Athboy in County Meath and is taking the music scene by storm with his own composition, and I'm delighted to say hello to him now. Eamonn MacDonncha. Eamonn, how are you?
I'm good, Jerry. Thanks very much.
A real pleasure to have you. Now, Eamonn, listen, you actually you come from a Gaeltacht area.
Yeah, I come from a Gaeltacht area just outside of Athboy, between Athboy and Trim in County Meath.
Right, okay.
We're on the go here since 1935.
Okay. Was that was, I think, part of a government scheme that worked back then?
Yeah, it was a scheme that De Valera came up with back at the time, a land commission scheme, where it was an idea to bring families out of the coastal areas or deprived areas where they had no land to farm, and to give them a house and a few acres more inland. So he said there was a good number of families moved up from Connemara that Carn back in 35, and the grandparents were one of those families.
Right. And listen, do you still do you still speak Irish?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. It's still spoken here. It's probably not as strong as it was back years, but there's still plenty of Gaeilge here in the community, and there's plenty in this house too. My two boys here speak it, and they go to the Irish school up the road, and we make as good an effort as we can, considering.
That's excellent. Now, you're also an entertainer. You entertain around in various pubs around County Meath. Well, you were up until COVID.
Yeah, I was doing it, up to about a year ago, yeah. I play locally here in the local pub in Rathcarn. It'd be probably the place I play most. And then at Boy, the local town here, there's a couple of pubs in there I used to play in and act the maggot in, and play down in Connemara as well. I used to love going down to Connemara because of the Gaeilge connection. And I used to play down there up till the pandemic came. Used to go down there a couple of times a year, and it used to be great fun. We used to make a great night out of it.
Excellent stuff. Excellent. Now, listen. Since the lockdown and all the rest of it, you've penned the song. It's sort of on the air of Salonica, but it's "Roll Out the Astra Zeneca."
That's the one. Yeah. I came up with the idea kind of at the start of last week, Jerry. Like everyone else, I'd heard the term Astra Zeneca mentioned about 100 times in the week or two leading up to last week, and I was just watching the news here last week, one of the evenings, and I'd heard the term Astra Zeneca mentioned about 10 times in the space of a couple of minutes, and it just came into my head. I remember saying it to my wife. You know something? There's a Cork street song from the start of the last century called Salonica. I said, and I could do a great skit on that and rewrite the lyrics, use the air of it, rewrite the lyrics, and write a song about the Astra Zeneca, and keep it light-hearted and keep it kind of free and easy, and it could be very catchy. And thanks be to God, it did catch on.
Oh boy, it did it catch on in style. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, the amount of publicity about it has been, astounding, and it's gone viral. It really has. It's yourself, and it's one of your sons that does harmonies with you.
Yeah, well, in the picture on the video, Jerry, there's my eldest son, who is Kieran. He's 10 years of age, and he's playing whistle and doing harmonies with me there. But also in the background there, they're just out of picture, is my wife, Tricia, and my youngest son, Colleen, who's 7. And they're doing a bit of back vocal in there with the chorus. With the chorus is in between as well.
Excellent.
Anyway, family affair.
Yeah, indeed, it's absolutely superb, I'll have to say. And listen, well done on it. Really is. It's a hilarious song. It's absolutely brilliant.
Thanks very much, Jerry. Yeah, it's been all gloom and doom for the past year. the world over, really. And, it's bad news, really, that's coming out of the airwaves and the newspapers every day of the week. So I suppose it's nice to have something a bit uplifting and to raise people's spirits,
Indeed. And this certainly ticks all the boxes there. There's no doubt about it. It's an absolutely cracking song. And I do think that it's only at the very early stages at this stage to where it will eventually go to. But boy, it's getting a lot of notice at the moment.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've gotten texts and gotten links left, right, and centre sent to me from over there in England and from America. It's been in newspapers in America and everywhere. So, look, you wouldn't know where I'd end up singing it. I could be in the Vatican, yes.
Indeed, or even the White House with Joe Biden.
Or even in the White House with Joe Biden, yeah. I could bring a couple of doses of Astra Zeneca with me, sure.
Indeed. Why not? Listen, it's been fascinating chatting to you. Well done on everything you've done. Well done on the song. And listen, I'm looking forward to hopefully catching up with you, appearing live somewhere along the way as soon as it's safe to do so.
Thanks very, very much, Jerry. Thanks very much. It's lovely talking to you.